My research is focused on human lupus, and we've been interested in genetic factors that cause the disease, as well as immune system factors, type 1 interferon being one of the main immune system factors that's been causal in the disease. We're very interested in looking at human lupus because being a physician scientist and seeing patients, you immediately recognize that no two lupus patients are exactly the same, and there's a lot of heterogeneity in the condition. We think that and especially this is a focus of my lab, that this heterogeneity is impeding our efforts to treat the disease. We still have a lot of one-size-fits-all treatments, and it's clearly not a disease that's going to respond to a one-size-fits-all sort of strategy. So we're very interested in finding the molecular factors that separate patients and distinguish them so that we might be able to intervene more individually. So we find, for example, that some patients have high levels of type 1 interferon, which is an inflammatory molecule in the blood, and some patients never have this. And so that seems to be an important biological group. There are drugs targeting this pathway, and so we think this might be particularly relevant for a new class of drugs, but maybe also for responses to older classes of drugs. Similarly, the work in genetics has shown us that patients don't share the same risk genes, and we think that these are some of the things that tune the biology of an individual, and we hope that that'll lead us to understand which people will respond to which medication and be able to treat in a rational way. You know, we've had some drugs that didn't make it in lupus, but I think there's still a lot of effort in drug development and also in discovery. And really it's a robust research effort in lupus that we've been a part of, and many of the other people that have engaged with the LFA have also been a part of. So I think that we're getting better understanding of disease, and this will lead to novel treatments for the disease and novel strategies. And so I think there's a lot of hope, and there are a lot of things in the pipeline that have been the result of basic research. So I think the continuum is really robust, from basic research to translational to clinical development, and I think it's more robust than it's been in previous years.